And, besides their traditional clothes made of lace, Eva Mezeros, the Hungarian fashion designer, also showed some interesting variations of Halas lace as accessories. It proved that Halas lace is popular not only for decorating the walls of houses, but as medallions too. Since the autumn of 2001, Halas lace has travelled all around the world as an ambassador of Hungarian applied art. A travelling exhibition containing a collection of 22 pieces of traditional and historical Halas lace was built up with the support of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in 2001. The 100th anniversary of Halas lace was celebrated in 2002. The special guest was Mr. George Habsburg, who was delighted by this unique tradition of the town. After 100 years, Halas lace crossed the ocean again and arrived in Cleveland at the invitation of the Hungarian Historical Association. The exhibition was held in the Museum of Hungarian Heritage and visited by over 1,000 people. Another important exhibition celebrating this famous lace was held at the Budapest Stamp Museum in November 2002. Since 1960, the Hungarian Post Office has issued 3 different stamp series featuring 19 different Halas laces, and these were the subject of the exhibition. The event was organised under the auspices of Mrs. Dalma Madl, wife of the Hungarian state president, who became an enthusiast and one of the main patrons of Halas lace over the years. Basically, I like lace. In my childhood, my family owned a lot of pieces of lace. I was very glad to have the chance to travel to Kiskunhalas to admire these marvellous Halas laces. She invited the spouses of the Budapest Diplomatic Corps to introduce Halas lace to them in September 2003.
Special thanks to Mrs. Alma Madl for inviting us to Kiskunhalas and for introducing Halas lace.
Halas lace was highly honoured when it was invited to join the Hungaricum Club in 2003. The 4 world-famous and traditional Hungarian companies who founded this distinguished club in 2000 are over 100 years old. To be the member of this society is an exceptional honour. Paris. Glitter, glamour, the city of arts and fashion. Those visiting the Halas lace exhibition at the Hungarian Cultural Centre could admire the process of lace sewing, the tradition itself which has been world famous for 102 years. At the end of 2003, the President of the Hungarian Parliament, Ms. Katalin Szili, visited the lace house. For her, it was the first time she had encountered Halas lace. At the beginning of 2004, our lace was honoured by another dignified exhibition, this time in London. The travelling exhibition went to the British capital through the support of the Ministry of the Hungarian Cultural Heritage and became the part of the Hungarian Magic exhibition that illustrated the many facets of Hungarian cultural life. Back to the continent, and another exhibition was waiting for Halas lace. Under the auspices of the Romanian ambassador in Budapest, it was exhibited at the Romanian Cultural Centre. Mrs. Dalma Madl also came and recommended this unique Hungarian tradition to the visitors' attention. She said that Halas lace, as a cultural bridge, could connect not only the neighbouring countries, but could also act as an ambassador of Hungarian culture and applied art to remote continents. Halas lace was invited by Mr. Ferenc Madl, the Hungarian state president, to be the main cultural attraction of his official visit to Lebanon, and so it was exhibited at the Hotel Al Bustan, coinciding with the famous 11th International Music Festival. Travelling with the president, it was also admired in Cyprus. After the trip south, it was the turn of the Baltic states, where it was the main cultural attraction of the 4th Finn-Ugor Conference in Tallinn, Estonia. Crossing the Ural Mountains, Halas Lace ended its journey around the world in the land of the rising sun. This is Donna Madel gave the opening speech of the Halas Lace exhibition in the Royal Park Hotel, Tokyo, in September 2004, and after that she guided Princess Hitachi and Princess Takamado around the wonderful laces on display. She also presented the Japanese Empress with a piece of Halas Lace. The Queen of Laces went back to London as a magnificent gift. At the close of the Hungarian cultural season, a piece of Halas Lace was given to Queen Elizabeth II by Mr. Ferenc Mardel. Following the glorious travels of Halas Lace, we can be sure that this noble masterpiece of Hungarian applied art is accepted with enthusiasm in any part of the world. It is very important that this miracle, the 102-year-old fairy tale, can retain its dominant role and remain an ambassador of Hungarian culture. For this reason, it needs to be admired and supported by us all.